What's good, beautiful people? Welcome to Gregory Studios, where we do and talk about all things creative. My name is Gregory, your awkward yet talented chingu, and today I'll be discussing a very interesting topic, a very crucial topic that is recurrent in the creative world. I feel this topic is not loud enough, and I feel like a lot of creatives go through a lot of things daily, and it's time we talk about it. I'll be discussing managing and navigating mental health as a creative. Even trying to get that idea from start to finish can take a toll on our mental health. Why not discuss it? Why not prefer solutions together? I'll be discussing my journey as a creative, and I'll be preferring some solution that has helped me as a creative. So guys, if that's what you want to listen to, stay to the end of this video. The first thing on my list here is the pressure to create. Guys, have you ever felt the overwhelming sensation to start? The hardest part of your journey is to start. As a creative, you want to start or begin a new project, and it is so overwhelming. How do I even start? Am I even going to succeed at it? Would I even thrive in this new project or at this new project I want to embark upon? These are questions that keeps plaguing our minds as creative. You think of an idea, you feel it's beautiful. This idea is something I can do. But how do I do it? When do I do it? Where do I do it? With whom do I do it? The pressure to create, the pressure to start can be very, very overwhelming. Come here. You're not alone. No. Same to everybody. That photographer that is making billions of dollars now, they had the pressure to create. That person that is now bagging those gold medals, that person had the pressure to create. The person that is now getting those money, those large checks that you feel that corporations will not call you to, they had the pressure to create. So guys, the first thing is overcoming the pressure to create. Now for me, how do I overcome this pressure? The first thing I do is sleep. Nothing beats a good sleep. You see that thing that is disturbing your head, how can I do that? Just sleep. When you wake up, you feel more refreshed. And a lot of people will say, I want to make money, you're telling me to sleep. Oh yeah, die. Go and die while trying to do it. You need to take care of yourself, or take care of your mental health, like we are saying it. So you need to be in a relaxed state. You need to, breathe. And how do you get yourself rejuvenated? How do you get that juice back on? Is to relax your nerves, and then you can focus on what is at hand. So the pressure to create, it is very, very predominant. Everybody feels it, trust me. So the thing you have to do is rest well, and then think of practical steps that would lead you to that point. How do you think of practical steps? Make research, write down the things you need to help yourself. For example, now if I want to cook rice, I don't just say, God, send me rice. And rice will land on my table. I don't just sleep and wake up and say, Grace said we should sleep and wake up and rice will land on your table. No, you have to write the practical steps, or think of the practical steps that will help you take that raw rice that is in the market into the one that will give you nutrients in your belly. And then guys, you write down the practical steps. That is to say, number one, I want to get rice. Where do I get the rice? At Ilepo market. How do I get to Ilepo market? By taking bus from my house. At the end, or even midway through following through your steps, you realize that you're not in the same place. You are different from the person who's still thinking about their rice on their bed. You are now at a place whereby you feel like you know where you are going. You find your direction. So guys, the pressure to create is real. What are your thoughts, fellow creatives that's out there? That's my opinion. Please put your opinion in the comments down below. Let us know what are the things that you do to help you get from that point of wanting to do something to actually taking the first step to do it. Rest, for me it is, and then write down your practical steps, then follow accordingly. Don't just write down and wait for one manna from heaven. No, write and follow accordingly. As creatives, we're constantly pushing ourselves to produce something new, innovative, and inspiring, but this pressure can take a toll on our mental health. We struggle with self-doubt, anxiety, and the fear of not meeting expectations. It's like having a constant inner critic whispering, you're not good enough. But really, what is being good enough? Are you trying to fit into a certain type of standard, or are you trying to create your own standard? I understand there are some fundamentals we need to follow to get to where we are going. But please, everybody cannot wear the same shoe now. Then why is there size 41 and size 40? Why is there size 39 and size 37? Everybody cannot wear the same shoe. but look for what works for you and then hit the nail on the head. So guys, the pressure to create is real, but then you have to, break through that first barrier. Trust me, it gets better. What I want to talk about is, the signs of burnout. Some people will feel tired. They'll feel exhausted. They feel so tired, guys. And they've not even done anything that day. Mental exhaustion is something, guys. It is not just a myth. It happens. Thinking about all these things, wanting to get to that certain point, and you feel overwhelmed. It drains you. When you are feeling mentally exhausted, it drains you emotionally, it drains you physically. You feel like every single step you are going to take is not going to work. There is something called mental exhaustion. That is real, guys. And from what I have here, burnout is real, guys. Burnout is real. And burnout can lead to several things. For example, it can lead to chronic stress, lack of motivation, decreased productivity. Physical symptoms are even worse because you can have headaches, you can have sleepless nights, you can have, you can be irritable, you can be so unhinged, and you can snap. Seriously, guys, you can snap under the pressure. So it's a feeling of emotional, mental, and physical exhaustion. And creatives, we often ignore the signs, just thinking, just one more project, just one more deadline, but neglecting your mental health. So signs of burnout is something that occurs at every stage of being a creative, either when you are thinking of, what you want to do, how you want to do it, when you want to do it, where you want to do it, with whom you want to do it. It can exhaust you mentally. Even when you started and you're working perhaps with the wrong people, it can exhaust you mentally. Perhaps you're working with even the right people, but the work is so cumbersome, it can exhaust you mentally. So when do you know when to slow down? When you are feeling overwhelmed. It's not even until when you start feeling overwhelmed, guys, you need to slow down. You need to slow down while you work. Plan accordingly. When you have a lot of things to do, create a schedule, create a timetable, work by it. Don't kill yourself because you're trying to secure the bag. Just try to take care of yourself before it gets to that level of, feeling burnt out. So before I move forward, while I'm still under the pressure of creativity, that is, I've talked about, the pressure to even begin, there's also something called the weight of originality. Guys, this is something creatives go through, the weight of originality. Like, what I'm doing, is it even authentic enough? Is it even good enough? For example, as a photographer, sometimes I take a picture and I'm like, I've seen better ones. I've seen great pictures. Is this good enough? Would someone look at this and go, ooh and ah? Will this pass the message I'm trying to pass across? Did I get the retouching right? Did I use the right light mechanisms? There are a lot of things that go through my mind. I research and I see a lot of things, a lot of, ideas, and people are thinking of great things. And I think, like, my own, is it good enough to fit in? But you see, the problem with that ideology is that you are never designed to actually fit in. Your creativity is designed to stand out, to be unique. Don't quote me wrong. There are fundamentals you need to follow to get to the right place. But your creativity, your product, your final result is meant to reflect who you are. So the weight of originality is something that keeps, pressing on your mind, like, how do I ensure that my work is, the right one, the right fit? Guy, let me tell you something. Does it pass the message you want it to pass across? Is it beautiful? Is it something you are proud of? Is it something you look back and say, oh, I have grown, or this is something that I really want to represent me? Does it represent your thoughts, ideas, and notions in a way? Then that is original enough. What else are you looking for? Stop seeking validation from people who are trying to fight on their own path. Fight on your own path and then produce what you want to produce. If you are leaning and relying on some people to validate what it is you are doing, then you are putting yourself at a very, very, huge disadvantage. You're not giving yourself the wings to fly. You're not giving yourself the ability to be able to grow exponentially, because what you produce now, if you are going to produce the same thing in 5 years, there's going to be a huge difference. But how are you going to know the difference if you've not even produced now, and if you've not even, given yourself the opportunity to create now? So guys, the weight of originality is something we think about, but you are yourself. You are original enough. So stop comparing yourself to others. You can use others as reference points, like, oh, how did they do this light setup? Let me try to see how this light setup can help me out. Not this picture, I need to replicate it the same way. If not, if my picture is not looking like this, then it is terrible. You are just overly criticizing yourself. You're not giving yourself room to grow. Moving forward, I'm going to talk about meeting expectations. Like I said, you always want to meet expectations, self-imposed and external expectations, like what will people think of me? But I don't want to repeat every single, story I've just repeated for the last few seconds. I just want to tell you that expectation is the root cause of all heartaches. You are going to feel heartache if you keep expecting. Just the way you keep expecting from your boyfriend, your mommy, your daddy, your sister, you still want to expect so much from yourself. You're just going to kill yourself. But don't die. See, this world is big enough for you to expand your tentacles, grip onto anything, and then utilize it to make sure that it represents yourself well and you're able to do something great with it. Stop looking for validation, especially from people who don't even have an idea of your story. So tell your story how you want it and tell it right. Moving forward, there's also the fear of failure and criticism. Now, you see, in this life, in this world, don't feel too proud to ask for help. And if the person says, okay, this is how I did it, don't feel too proud to accept the advice. So be very, very candid. I know some people are so self-serving and condescending, but you know what you are looking for. You are the one that is looking for something to make your own creative work, shine. So why not utilize the information and the advice that is being used out there? Take what you need and use it. If you think you are failing and the next person is not failing, it's a lie. They're just hiding it better. Everybody is failing accordingly. So guys, whatever is scaring you, also do not be afraid to talk to people, because you'll be surprised that the next person beside you is also going through a lot of things. So whatever they say and how they overcome it, you can utilize that. You can also find means to overcome your own fear as well. Watch a lot of YouTube videos. I learn through YouTube videos. YouTube videos help me. If you want to look for how to wake up, you'll find the video on YouTube. How to sleep, you'll find the video on YouTube. So everybody is trying every single thing, finding new ways to develop, finding new ways to shine. So guys, shine, you're a star. So moving on, managing self-care as creatives. See, sometimes you'll be looking like it's under the bridge you are sleeping. I understand, because you're trying to meet up with deadlines. There's like a backlog of unedited pictures and unedited videos on your laptop, and you need to edit. There are clients calling your phone. Sometimes clients are not even calling your phone. You are looking for clients. You are on the move. You are coming up with ideas. But you forget to take care of the most valuable assets. The most valuable asset is not your camera. It's not your tripod. It's not the 15,000 people working for you. It is you. The most valuable asset is you. If you shut down, a lot of things can go wrong. So if you want to be on top of your game, create time to rest. And also, as creatives, don't say because of I've been under the sun, I've been under the rain, I've been treating, you now be smelling like pomo. No, guy, no. You need to represent. If your picture is looking like $1 billion, you self look like $1 billion. And I'm not talking about the expensive brand. I'm talking about, put some, some cologne, trim your nails. You get. And for people like me who don't use makeup, I'm not going to say go and be putting makeup and everything, but at least look presentable. look, smell nice, be decent. You walk up to that client and they go, oh my God. In fact, they're in love with you before they're in love with your work. They look at you and be like, yes, I do. I mean, I'm talking about your work, not marriage, please. So be presentable, take care of your hygiene. Don't go to your clients looking like you've not washed your hair for like 1 year. They'll be thinking like, is it the same work? Is it the same job? What happened? Look better, do better, guys. And you might be thinking like it's just you. See, let me even tell you something about creative. A lot of creatives, their clothes in the laundry basket is like this. Ask like 5 of them if they don't have a washing machine. Oh, for example, it's even 2 times the basket because they are going out every day. They are hustling every day. What time do they have to be washing clothes? Go and ask them. Creatives, they have like 2 baskets of laundry they've not touched. But guys, find time to take care of yourself. Like I said, you are a star. You are the main asset. You are the one, the alpha and omega of your creative journey, of your creative process. So own it. Look nice, smell nice, smile nice, talk nice, represent well. You get what I'm trying to say. So take care of yourself, your hygiene. Under managing self-care, prioritizing mental health. Seriously. While physical attraction is like 40%, mental health is the remaining 60% because you can look nice and be a wreck on the inside. Sleep well, eat well, take your time. If that client is saying, please, I need my job to be delivered tomorrow, if you know that by that tomorrow you are going to do it and land in the hospital, please tell the clients to give you an extension. Beg for an extension. Take that pride, pocket it. I'm sorry I would not be able to deliver this tomorrow, but I promise you I need so time to rest. I promise you it will be delivered so date. I will do your work. As a bonus self, I'll give you an extra photo. Don't worry. Me, I'm a pro. I will do your work well. Just give me time. So you'll be able to work more efficiently. It's not as if you'll not be on the system, be looking like Frankenstein. It's not good though. Please prioritize your mental health. Drink water. It might seem like an overused phrase or clause, like drink water, drink. Okay, don't drink water, fine. In fact, don't drink water and see what will happen to you. You just be drying. Be dry like crayfish. So guys, drink water, stay hydrated because you're always on the run, always on the walk, moving from one place to another. Especially as a photographer, you go to events, you will not eat because you are walking. Seriously, drink water or buy water in your bag. And yes, set boundaries because some creatives, it's not everything you would take. It's not everything you would take. Seriously. If you see the way the nurses and the doctors used to do, they used to do like the lion in the den. You go to the hospital and you are doing anyhow, they'll carry you and your sickness, they'll return you back home. You have to set boundaries. I'm not saying you should be mean, because that's how they'll be quoting Gregory. That Gregory said they should be doing bad thing. No. Just set boundaries. Some clients do not know no. Let your no be no. Let your yes be, of course, yes. But let your no be resounding. If you know as a creative you can't handle this, you can't do this, just say you can't do it. Don't let them be leading you by your nose until you fall off a cliff, because people would always want to collect. People will always want to take. People like more and they want to pay less. It is inbuilt. It is wired. People are wired that way, to want more and to. So please try to set boundaries. I'm going to talk about this because it is not well emphasized among the creative community. Self-compassion. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to yourself. Habib, Folashade, Fomi, AY, Habibat, Zainab, Mariam, Mr. Deolu, Mr. Wisdom, Warisi. Please, I'm begging you in the name of God, be kind to yourself. Don't come and be saying that, okay, I just want to do it because she's my sister-in-law from my uncle brother's side. You will just buy. Seriously, take care of yourself. Be kind to yourself. Don't say, instead of me to buy, I've been wanting to buy this gear. I understand that there's always a gear rush. You want to get the next gear to give you the better and quality. Some people, You have lights, you have gears, you have everything, but you will not even buy clothes for yourself or shoes for yourself. I know I'm a culprit too. But guys, take care of yourself. Be kind to yourself. Eat. Don't say, okay, I have to, if I don't finish this work, I won't survive. Ha! If you don't eat, that's when you will not survive. The client cannot kill you, hunger can. So please eat. Eat, take care of yourself, drink water, be kind to yourself. Treat yourself like the star you are, guys. You're a star. You don't need to be all this thing is for the other, it's for you. You're a shining star. So be kind to yourself, take it easy, smile, look at yourself in the mirror and say you got it. You're a star. You can kill this gig, you can do this. Say kind words to yourself. If you hear some creative, oh, my head is not correct. What's all this? I made this stupid mistake. This girl, you're so stupid. Ha! You cannot tell that to another person. You'll be telling that to yourself. You don't know that negative energy sticks. So just as positive energy sticks, negative energy also sticks. So please, 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 Kwanu, please be kind to yourself. Embracing imperfection. Guys, embracing imperfection. Like some people feel like everything has to be perfect. But what is perfection actually? Perfection is, something that is just widely accepted, widely endorsed. A majority of people look at it and go, there's nothing wrong with it. But do you know what? There's still some people that will look at that same thing you are calling perfection and go, something is wrong with it. Something is wrong with that thing you are calling perfect. So guys, embrace imperfection. If you shot a picture and it is maybe, I'm not talking about, shooting something bad on purpose and now saying it is imperfection, it is art. No. I'm saying when you have done your best to give yourself, the quality of work that you feel like you can, don't nitpick. Don't talk down on yourself. This is all about being kind to yourself. Why embracing constructive criticism is something, that is good. Also, try to embrace appreciation. When somebody is telling you, you did a great work, this is lovely, accept it too. Don't be so overly critical of yourself, like, this person say is nice, you're not going to listen to it. But that one single person that tells you it is bad, that's what you now stick on your head. Guys, as a creative person, we are going through a lot of things. Managing our mental health is is something that we keep struggling with every day. Even as a creative, as a cinematographer, a photographer, and as a writer, I go through this, cycles of trying to get myself to the next level, trying to come up with ideas, trying to create, trying to revamp. All these things take a toll on our mental health, and I'm trying my best to be able to be good. So all these things I'm telling you, I'm also telling myself. So don't look as if I'm one alpha and omega that is admonishing you. No, I'm admonishing myself and also sharing it to you guys. So I'll be trying as much as possible to take care of myself too. So take care of yourself. We got this. We are stars. I'm a star. You're a star. So how do you manage your mental health, guys? There are other creatives that are looking for ways to be able to manage their mental health, to be able to manage their creativity. How do you do this? Put it in the comment section down below. How are you able to get yourself from start to finish, and to even share and to be able, look at you looking good now. How do you do it? Put it in the comment section down below so that other creatives too can learn from it. And if I've said anything you felt like, no, Gray, you are wrong. This is how it is. This is how it is being done. I'm learning every day. Everybody is learning. I'm going to take every single thing you said into consideration. I'll filter and I'll say, okay, what works for me? Just like you should do as well. So guys, put it in the comment section down below. I've come to the end of today's video. If you enjoyed it, do not forget to give me a like, comment, share, subscribe, and put on that notification bell so you can get updates from me. Bye.
Check it.